Hello everybody and welcome! My name is Offsummer, and this is ATM6 to the sky! And today, we automate a few very important things. And I know I do this almost every episode, but look at how many llamas I have. And these are all from traders, merchants, however they're called. And very good with animals. Isn't that right? Good morning, Pedro. How are you doing?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Just... What? What is that? Relax. This is a Minecraft video. Jeez. What a way to ruin the mood. So, let's start from the beginning. In between episodes, I didn't do much. I did a little bit of ore dabbling, as I told you. And I've been using this smelter over here. And again, since lava is infinite, well, we do have a setup that, it is providing us is that. I know it's ugly, but it works. And we have a lot of resources processed, which is nice, I guess. I'm working on a greenhouse, some kind of a modern greenhouse for these areas. I got this whole farm here dedicated to Ethereum. And then I have a few smaller ones here just for different crops. These are the dye seeds. These should be wood seeds. Yeah, and these are Certus quartz. These two probably will be for uranite and uranium if we really want to up our power, still using power. So I have these two harvesters taking care of absolutely everything, at least on this floor. And then a few item collectors. Then everything goes into this and chest, which is the same as that one, by the way. Down here, I have my very fancy looking lighting system. And I know. Just bear with me. That works. And over here, I have pretty much the same setup. Although somebody told me on Discord that we have access to these XP blocks, which are very cheap to make. Really, it's just iron bars and emerald. Yep. And these are quite nice. They have almost infinite amount of storage regarding levels, but you cannot pipe into them, and that's annoying. Also, I think if you move them around, because I used to have 30 something levels and I see none right now, you lose that. And again, that's not nice. So I have these two jumbo tanks again, and that should do. I also made another building for the storage, general storage. And in here we have first our drops, which are quote unquote fully automated. I'm using, again, this is the end chest from the mob farm, and it's set to distribution nearest first. So the first slot is obviously the slave, and if there is no space for whatever it's trying to take, well, it will end up in this item trash can, and that's fine. That way we don't have to deal with filters. So, well, then we have this one here. This is one from the crops, and again, it's connected to another slave, and that is getting us, well, a little bit of everything, really. More than anything, what we really are after right now, it's these inferior essence. But on the other hand, hey, we do have 649 with the skeleton skulls, and that's awesome. Oh, speaking of which, I'm not gonna break it right now, but if we have a look at mob grinding utilities, there are beheading upgrades, and of course I put 10 of those in each one of them. Because what's the point of having a wither farm or with a skeleton farm if we don't get the heads? Know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I did in between episodes. Well, now that we have, let's say, an infinite amount of Certus quartz, what can we do with them? Well, we'll have to make the presses if we want to make the circuits, but also Certus quartz. And of course, that all means we're getting into Applied Energistics. I don't really know if we're getting into auto crafting per se today, but at least all the basics and P2P channels, that's all going to happen. The recipes aren't too bad, since, you know, most of them are done in enrichment chambers. So yeah. Now, despite having all these space just for drawers and such, I think I'm gonna use this space over here for our computer today. It should be fine. Things that we're going to need. Well, first, we're going to need some silicon, and we can either plant it, which is not difficult at all, or we could get it from a material stonework factory. And I understand these are pretty slow, but at the same time, it's free silicon, and I want that. So, okay, let's get into industrial foregoing. Yeah. Now, of course, whenever you start working on industrial foregoing, you are going to start with fluid structures. We are going to use some andesite because, well, basically I need to make a block placer, and that's going to need these 2 pieces of andesite. And that's the first time I needed to craft that. So I wanted to share with you. Big moment. Now, if you look at how much latex you get, the one that is going to give you the most is probably acacia. And, we do not have enough. But we got plenty of wood essence. Like this. Awesome. That was probably too much. But I'm not going to complain. So let's say for now, I want you to be right here. You are always on, and then one over here, one over here, one over here. And there we go. They are producing latex now. Now I wonder, can you use jumbo tanks for latex? Oh. Ooh, yes you can. Nice. Now they will work a bit faster, given some power. And I'm starting to think energy pipes, go away, you and your broken texture. There's some over here, right? Yeah, just go away. And much better. So yeah, they work a little bit faster, but again, I just need the packet.
A few inches later.
And now with this latex packet, you can make a latex processing unit, which does need some power. So let's do something like that. It is also going to need a little bit of water, and obviously a little bit of latex. Now that should be everything. Yep, it is giving us tiny dry rubber. Now, of course, we're going to need to output these somewhere else, craft it into dry rubber, and then, you know, smelt these into plastic. And that's the whole beginning of industrial foregoing. Very exciting indeed. So in this version of Minecraft now, industrial foregoing should auto-output by itself, and it's not working, at least not as I intended it to work. Shame. Now, if that's the case, chest will do. Ooh, hello. What do you have to sell? Well, I already know, but oh, surprise! I haven't seen these. Protection 5, mending and bending 5, stable. Yep, I want this. Now, stable footing should mean that I can mine basically at the same speed when I'm flying and or swimming. Yeah, we'll see how that works. In the meantime... Oh no! I didn't want to harm the llama. No! Oh. And he died. Just another day. Now, because this is a kitchen sim pack, that means that we can pretty much do anything with a single mod. And that's the case with mystical agriculture. Yes, we could, instead of going for our materials and work factory, we could go for the seeds, the silicon seeds. And I would just have a lot of them in that space and probably stack that up. And that's fine for some things. I don't want to have a tree farm right now. And despite all these space, I really don't want to overdo mystical agriculture. That's my point here. Now, we do have 6 packets of latex and a little bit of tiny dry rubber. And then, well, that should be enough for now. So the first thing we should probably need is this dissolution chamber, which doesn't look that bad really. We can make one of those. Hey, our first pieces of plastic. Always remember, plastic is fantastic. So with that, we should be able to make our dissolution chamber. Nice. And we're gonna hook these up here. That should work. That should definitely work. Now, if we want this pink slime, we have to do a few things first. But this dissolution chamber is gonna be good overall, because we're gonna use it for our ore laser, or basically ore advance, and even the simple machine frames. Yeah. Yep. So first, how do we get pink slime? Well, pink slime comes from a mob slaughter factory. And since we can, I'm also gonna go for an add-on range tier 5. We can probably do more. Yeah, we can definitely do more. I'm gonna go for a tier 6. Now, I'm gonna go for a tier 7. Oh, these are all very cheap. I don't know, I'm gonna do one of these, and I'll see you in a second. So we're gonna put that there with its range, and show me the working area. Oh yeah. That's perfect. And we're gonna say pink slime or meat, you can push to the left, and then pink slime you can push to the right. And let's give you some power, shall we? Now, because we don't really have speed upgrades right now, we could have them, but I didn't look into them, really. Yeah, it's actually pretty simple, but this is already working. Now, if I were to, say, turn off the lights, that over there is just a glitch. Don't you worry about it, it's completely dark. And I'm gonna disable the working area. Ooh, yeah, that's the stuff. Probably too slow, but don't you worry. This is what we want. Wow, that's feeling fast. Like really fast. And we have the one bucket. So let's do something like this. And we can of course tick accelerate this, which is beautiful. Oh, everyone died. Now if I understand this correctly, we're just gonna need our pink slime and a window pane. So bloop. Yeah, look at that. That's our pink slime. Awesome. Now, oh, you can no longer craft this into a block. I was gonna try to use compacting drawers and totally exploit the shit out of this, but yeah, I think that's gonna happen. All right, so now we're gonna need to make a simple machine frame, which just requires some latex. Pretty simple. And then we're gonna need to make an advanced machine frame, which requires pink slime. Not a problem anymore. And it's also the liquid form, so that's even better. And as we slowly fall down, oh, what? Process, you know what? I'll take it. I don't mind. That's a simple machine frame, by the way. Now to make the advance, we're gonna need some pink slime. We still have some in there. So it's 2 pieces of that. 2 of you and that. Hey, it is working. And we should be pretty much ready, right? Oh, probably gonna need one more. Yep. And will you look at that? A material stonework factory. Gee, I'm gonna set you right over here. Oh, and you need some power. But before that, let's set you up. So we want 1, 2, 3 like this, and then none. Oh, and do you need some kind of liquid? I don't think you do. You probably don't. Redstone ignored, and well, let's see. Am I going to need to put water and lava in here? Because that's something that would make sense for me. Some water over there, some lava over here, and yep, that seems to be the case. Now, is it consuming these though? Doesn't seem like to. Oh, that's nice. So at the back, we want you to push. And yeah, I'm gonna need to take some of you in order to filter you in. And where do I want you? I want you here. Yeah, that's exactly where I want you. Right there. Now, everything that I've just done, I'm just going to have to do it again. You won't have to suffer it though. And yeah, I'm going to make a few laser drills and an ore laser base. Well, in fact, I'm going to make 2 ore laser bases and 8 laser drills. And you'll see why. And of course, apart from the laser drills and the ore laser base or bases, I'm going to need to make a few of these lenses. Yeah, there we go. Now, where do we want to put these? You know what? Since I'm putting it all over here in the middle of the supposed to be a street of some kind, yep, I'm gonna place it right here. And these should be looking that way. Yeah, exactly. All right, now that we have that, we should be able to give one of each to both of them. The ones in the middle, that is. The other ones don't really have an inventory for them. And, well, we are going to give them some kind of power. These got really ugly, really quick. But that's okay. Now they're all power. Actually, no. I still need to make a plug. So if we do something like this, they all have power now. They'll have their lenses, and yeah, you can see the progress. This is where I should probably start making some of those speed upgrades. I don't know. Let's just push to the top, get 2 of these netherite barrels, and hope for the best, I guess. All right, now, the only reason we did all these was first to get some uraninite, however it is called, again, just to continue with power, some expertified ore, and some stellar canum. Now, to get these ores, obviously, you're going to need ore lenses or ore laser bases and whatnot, and a lens. And hey, oh, I totally forgot. We need to set the Y level. You know what? I'm just going to leave them raw just so we get all of them. If we really need to speed this up, I will increase it, but yeah, that should be fine. You see? We already got some expetrified ore. Nice. And some sapphire. And some uranium. Nice. And for now, we'll say that's working. Yeah. I'm happy with that. For now, let's go over here and pick up a lot of Ethereum. Yeah, something like that for now. Let's put this in here and let's craft as much Prudentium as we can. And of course, you're going to do that. Now that's a little bit of Prudentium. It is a bit slow, not going to lie, but I mean, that's all right. So we got a little bit of Imperium and oh my, I think we're going to have just enough. No. Anyways, I'm gonna need a little bit more of Ethereum. And although this is a long and boring process, we're likely not going to have to do these for a long time. Or at least that's what I hope. And you may think, hey, that's just enough. Well, actually, we need these 4, and then we need another 2 just to make the super immune gemstone. So, wow. So first we're gonna coat our diamond. We're gonna give it 2 supreme essences, and we have a master infusing crystal. Ah, that's lovely. So I already made 2 crafters from RF Tools Utilities, and this has 8 recipes. I don't think we really need that many, so I'm gonna settle on probably just a tier 1. Nah, a tier 2. Yep, 4 recipes. That should be more than enough. Now in here, that's where we're going to set up our recipes. We're gonna give you that. We're gonna change these to keep 1 item in inventory slot, just so it doesn't consume absolutely all of them. And the result is gonna keep internal. So we're gonna say you. With you, make Prudentium. I'm going to hit apply. And this is the one that we are going to export at all times. So this one goes out. Actually, I lied. You need to keep these and as all. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Don't ask me why. It just doesn't. Look. Hey. And we don't want these to go out. Why did you go out? No. If I do something like this and I click on remember, it should remember its outputs and inputs. So I can remove these now. I can activate these. And that should work. And it's not. XTC. Whatever it stands for should be better. Remember, apply, and ignore it. And it's working! Yeah! Oh my god, I thought this would be much easier. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. Let me get a fine piece of view. Oh, let me get everything, because I can't just take one. And let's put you... I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's put you here. And let's get rid of this void upgrade, because we don't want to void excess premium. And I can't remember how many of that we had, but what I can tell you is that accessing the other side of this is going to be difficult now. So if we now extract from you, should be picking up all those noise, and we should be getting our supremium right here. Now the nice thing about these, and again I'll show you later on once we have our Applied Energistics, is that we can always craft these backwards. We can always turn this into its previous versions, and that's not going to require any crystal. The problem is trying to get these to an improve, or to the next version, or to the next tier. In which case, Applied Energistics requires, or thinks that it requires, a crystal for every single one of its operations, and that's crazy. Wow, we're already at 0. That's surprising. We can always use this second layer to blend more Inferium, or we can even go crazier with the generation of the plants. I don't know, we'll see. For now, I have 66 pieces of supremium on my name. And in one way or another, that makes me rich. And being rich makes me very happy. My god, this armor is hideous. Anyways, I think that's gonna be enough for an episode. I've been editing the video and that's almost 30 minutes on my end. So, yeah, we got our supremium essence, access to new ores. And, well, if you're here, you probably already know. And I can't believe we didn't even start properly Applied Energistics. That's bad. I really need a storage system. And so, imagine what's happening next episode. Anyways, same as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.